Today, in our conversation with Analytica, Anacon India and India Lab Expo, we have with us Ms. Pearl Pereira, who is Senior Manager, ADL Strategy and Regulatory Compliance at CIPLA. Pearl, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
What are your insights on the impact of technological advancements such as AI and machine learning on drug discovery and development?
Rather traditional method for drug discovery and development that as we all know, that's very time consuming. In fact, if you look at the timeline for clinical trials, that itself goes upwards of 3 years to around 6 years. Not to mention even the cost that is also involved. But now with the introduction of AI and machine learning, that's like having a very smart assistant in your lab, which can shift through mountains of data within record time. It can, it can even identify new product candidates. At the same time, it can also maybe predict how the drug is going to behave in the body. And it may also, with that, what would happen is you could do away with, probably eliminate clinical trials, or at least reduce the clinical trials that you would have to take. So this would not only ensure that you're bringing down the cost, but also you're bringing down the time, and also ensure that you're having a good quality medicine at a faster rate in the market. So yes, having said that, there are challenges to implement AI and machine learning, especially with respect to data. Because you wouldn't have an entirely homogeneous set of data, you would have heterogeneous data at this point in time. Again, another aspect is also the regulator, because current regulations are exactly not in sync with the new developments. So having said that, the potential that AI and machine learning has now with respect to drug discovery and development, that is absolutely mind-blowing. That is here to stay, and that is going to ensure that you have good quality medicines faster into the market, and that would also cater to your personalized therapy, which the medicine world is now moving into.
So how do you think Indian pharma industry would leverage technology to improve its manufacturing processes and ensure not just quality, but also consistency of manufacturing products?
Raj, we are in the midst of your industry 4.0. So with respect to the pharmaceutical industry, we are into pharma 4.0. So this is the fourth industrial revolution. And here the emphasis is more on digitization. So there is a heavy reliance on having AI, you have Internet of Things, you have big analytics. All these things point out to what it is to ensure that you introduce a lot of consistency, you have effectiveness and also responsiveness. So by doing that, you ensure that you streamline the processes using cutting edge technology that is available at disposal today. And again, you ensure good therapy medications, as well as you ensure that these drug products are available faster in the market without cutting down on their safety and efficacy.
As we know that you'll be a conference speaker at Analytica, Anacon India and India Lab Expo. And your topic of discussion is regulatory compliances in pharmaceutical technical operations. So if you could tell us about the emerging global trends in pharma regulations that will likely impact India in the near future.
India, and yes, even globally, because now we are moving from the traditional small drug molecules to more complex therapies. So the current regulatory framework and even the clinical trial framework is it caters to these small drug molecules. There are no clear defined there is no clear defined framework for such complex therapies. Like you have the gene therapy, you have biotherapeutics. Now we are moving towards personalized therapies. So what the regulations would now have to tailor to these kind of products. Again, regulatory agencies are also working with the industry, and they're taking real-time data, because using the technologies that we just mentioned, like AI and machine learning, they are actually taking real-time data and trying to incorporate these into regulations. So yes, this is going to be a big shift, because your adaptability of the current framework to the new therapies would be a very important thing, and it's very interesting to see how it's going to be incorporated into the regulatory framework. And yes, of course, India is also being the largest, I think the third largest producer of medicines, so that is going to impact the Indian pharma industry as well. Yeah.
If you could just tell us about India Lab Expo and Analytica Anacon India as a platform. Why is it an important platform for various industries to come and source lab equipments or analytical instruments, and what kind of technologies are you expecting to see at this show?
Here you would have the latest cutting edge technology. You would have people from across the industry coming together on one huge platform where they could showcase whatever these are the new developments that are available. There would be exchange of ideas. It's not just technology, but it is also exchange of ideas, and that kind of synergy actually gives birth to more development. So in terms of what I would be like to see here in terms of technology would be what are the latest developments, what are the latest applications. That is something I really look forward to seeing at the expo.
Thank you, Pearl, for joining us today and sharing with us your insights. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Raj, for having me. Thank you.